Howdy, folks. Welcome to episode 10. Today we're going to go up into space and we're going to mine some Sathium ore because I need some power coils. So we're going to go up to the roof, and as you can see, I planted some plants up here. I don't think I showed you guys that. So I planted some aloe and some tomatoes so I can make some canned meat, which I've got in my inventory here. But yeah, why don't we go up in the ship, and let's see, do I have fuel? I should probably put more fuel in it before I do that. Here, yeah, why don't we do that? And let's see, I probably don't want to bring all of my fuel with me into space in case I do something stupid and get killed. So why don't I take some of these just in case for whatever reason, and we'll jump in the ship and we'll take off here. Now you can see the new base that we're working on. Looks pretty cool from a distance. It's gonna have, I'm not sure what that currently occupied thing is. Yeah, that's gonna have some big a big footprint. It's gonna be visible from quite a ways away. But yeah, that's gonna take up a lot of space. It'll be cool. Okay, so yeah, this is our first trip into space in this game. So we'll see what we got up here. There's the asteroids already. Nice. So we're looking for Sathium, and the last time I went up into space, it seemed, wow, why is it? It's bright. It's like distracting or something. Okay. So yeah, the last time we went up into space, I noticed that the asteroids that had Sathium on them seem to have a specific texture to them. It's kind of grainy compared to the rest of them, and doesn't have like these big wobbly craters and stuff, big rounded off craters and everything. It's very it's a grainy, almost like a tiny bump map or something. So we'll see if we can find that. there's the alien spaceship or station. Good memories. In case you didn't see my first series, I built a big capital ship and attacked that with it, and it was pretty ridiculous and hilarious. Let's see. Now, you know, the thing I haven't tried in here is I haven't tried really fighting with the space drones like those guys, because I'm pretty sure they are not going to be able to navigate their way through this giant mess of asteroids. They're not just going to be able to fly smoothly through, because, you know, this is a very early version of the game. So I don't know if they ram into those things and die, or if they ram into the asteroids and just sit there trying to push through them, or if they have collision with asteroids turned off, which would be really evil since you don't. But here is okay, so there's a Sathium ore here, and there was one up here somewhere too, but I think the drone's patrolling it. Yeah, so there's one right there. But yeah, that looks pretty close to the research station, so we'll see if we can get this one without getting shot up. I don't know, I might have to dogfight this guy in order to be able to do this. We'll see how. Yeah, see, now look at the texture on this thing, and you see what I mean. It's grainy compared to the other ones. It's a very specific texture. Let's see, we'll turn on our lights here so we can see. And I always feel like I'm 2 inches away from the thing when I'm actually like way out 30 meters. Okay, so we'll pull right up here so that if we need to, we can jump out. Whoops, and it helps if I put on my I always do that. Okay, so, and turn on the jetpack too. Alright, let's get some stuff mined. Now let's keep an eye out for these space drones. Fortunately, the one's right in front of us, so we can see if he's going to be coming at us. We'll be able to see it. Yeah, let's take this asteroid and shovel it. Alright, so yeah, this is probably going to be boring, and I will mine some and probably come back in a minute. Okay, guys, I finished up here, and I only used 2 drill charges, and as you can see, I got like over 1,200 ores. So these things are really dense. Usually you only get maybe a couple hundred at the most. It's usually maybe 160, 170 I get out of one drill charge. So 1,200 is a lot, in my experience anyway. So yeah, we probably have plenty of time left here, so when we go check out what else is out here, see if we can find maybe the yeah, it's over that way. It's over by the lava planet. Aestus, whatever it's called. See if maybe there's some drones over by this. Yeah, there's some drones over by this thing. See if we can do some dogfighting here. There he is. Let's go get this guy. That was easy. Let's see. Now, I don't remember the range on the, I don't remember the range on the machine guns. I really need to find that out. 'Cause then I could actually know when I can hit these guys with them. Ah! Oh, that was close. Almost had him there. There we go, we got one. And let's see. Yeah, he matched his meat. We licked his butt. Let's go blow this guy. Away! Away! Let's blow him away. Ah! Dodge that. Be sure to dodge that incoming fire. No, come on. It actually seems like he's dodging, and he's going right toward the base, which I don't want to go. I don't want to go right next to that thing and get shot up, so we'll let him come at us again. Was that him blowing up or us blowing up? I wish these rockets would fire a little bit quicker, a little bit quicker. Come on. Almost. Ah! There we go. Okay, we got him. Woo! Alright. And yeah, that alien base has like 1,000,000 turrets on it, so I don't think we want to mess around with that right now at the moment. It's not that it's so much difficult as it's got so many that if you want to mess with it, you got to spend like forever picking off all the turrets one at a time. So yeah, it's not something you do in a quick little episode like this. So yeah, let's burn dust and head back to the planet. All right, guys, I'll meet you on the surface. All right, guys, we're back. We're coming back onto the planet, and you know, there's this crashed MS Titan back part that we haven't investigated yet. So why don't we go do that, because we have some time. And we can see what's there, and I'll probably have to take out a couple drones. And in case you haven't noticed, maybe you've noticed, the sound hopefully is a lot better. My wife got me an awesome microphone for my birthday. So it should be sounding pretty cool about now. Instead of the horrible little webcam microphone that I was using. Okay, let's loot these guys. Yeah. Whoa. Turn my jetpack off. Had that little there's a bug that's been around for a long time now, that when you go into space and come back to the planet with your jetpack turned on, that basically your jetpack is unlimited and you can just float around, fly around the whole planet without your jetpack ever running back. Where did the other one go? Let's see where the other drone went. There he is. Okay, he's over here. Wanted to loot that before we go in. Let's see. Grab all this stuff, and we'll go see what's inside there. And I should probably park my ship close so that it doesn't get shot up in our absence while we're exploring. I can probably even park it underneath here so it's at least semi-protected. Okay. So at least if something comes, it'll have to come from a specific direction in order to get us. Turn the jetpack on so we can get in here. And we'll see, there's usually some electronic stuff in here. Ooh, there's a constructor, an old constructor that was obviously generated before the whoops. Constructor that was generated before the change. They changed the constructors now. The new ones are huge. So that one just goes down into the ground. I think this is the back part. I think this is the one that people dig out and end up with bugs too, because you dig so far into the ground or whatever that they end up with a hole to nowhere. It goes through the map and they fall through. Okay, so we should have, yeah, see, we have flux coils from that. Okay, that's the Zascosium ore you need to make those, which you can only get on the lava planet. So those are kind of useful, although honestly, you know, with just one thruster worth, you can make one thruster, so you know, it's not like you're going to save yourself making a capital ship by doing that. And especially since come on especially since you know, you're going to have to go to the other thing to get enough of it, to the lava planet to get enough of it, and by that point, you know, you can mine out hundreds and hundreds of that stuff. Okay, we'll loot all this stuff, and I know there's a hole in the floor here because I fell through it last time. Or maybe it's different this time. Huh, I guess maybe it's randomly generated. And we'll take these, I think. Yeah, not much point in that, actually. Well, there's... yeah, there are holes in there. Just one. One bullet. Ooh, 8. Yeah, that's nice. 8 of those. Okay. Yeah, these are actually useful for the electronics. You get quite a few out of them, so I think I will take them. And then we'll go check out the other section and see what's in there. So yeah, let me know if you appreciate the new sound or not. Leave a comment if you're liking the new sound, if it sounds a lot better, or if you can tell the difference. Honestly, I'm not an audiophile, and so it's, I mean, I can tell the difference, so I think it's massively improved. But I'm guessing there's other people that are out there that are audiophiles that would be, you know, rejoicing at the difference in sound. Okay, so let's just drop down here. And I think this is the side we didn't go in yet. Yeah, because our ship is on the other side. Okay, yep, there's capacitors in there. Yeah, I wonder if maybe I should dig that out sometime. It would be interesting, I can say that much. Whoa! There's another hole in the floor. See if we can get back up there. Yeah, okay. And let's see, what do I not need? I don't need antidote pills. Adrenaline shots, stomach pills, don't need those. And let's grab this. We'll grab these ores out of here, magnesium and... let's see. And what else do I have? You know, honestly, I've got a ton of magnesium, so why am I worrying about that? Okay. And so I've noticed that they changed the one of the things they changed in this version is that you can alter some of the parameters of the planets, and so I think the next game I start, I'm going to be doing a let's see if I got anything I can get rid of here. I can eat this, I think. I think I'm maybe altering the parameters so that I don't start with the ridiculous amount of ore deposits, because the ore deposits really are, like, you know, not challenging and stuff. The way it is right now, it's too easy. So I may see if I can tweak that, although I think I was looking at that, and I think it may only be for the no seed, for seed 0, and not just for like all seeds. I don't think it's the how much of each can appear, like the maxes or anything. It's just the what am I stuck on? Am I stuck on a plant? I think they made the plants collidable again for some reason. I noticed I've collided on a few plants here and there. Okay, so yeah, that's the rear section. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it here. I'm going to head home, and I will meet you guys in the next episode. We'll see you next time in episode 11, where I think we're going to do some more construction, and I'm going to see if I can get some work done on the second floor of the base, or maybe do some more decoration. We'll see what I can get done. So we'll see you next time. Later.